All right, what is up, guys? I'm gonna be showing you Mordekaiser jungle, and Mordekaiser recently got buffed, and the buffs are actually pretty sweet. I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna make it good in the jungle position. And for starters, we're gonna be maxing Q into E. We're gonna be doing Conqueror, and it's all about getting your farms. So first, we're gonna start Raptor solo. We're gonna angle it so we hit the Q. An important thing is it's all about hitting Q on Mordekaiser. You gotta hit those Qs, those bad boys, if you want to make good options. And your passive burn is very important. So we always want to keep the passive burn going. For here, same thing. E, keep the passive burn going. And the way it works in the jungle is only large monsters count towards the stack of the passive. So if I hit a baby, it won't actually give me my passive stack. So here, I'm going to auto really late to keep my stacks going just like that. And once you auto the big one, you instantly get it, and your spells also proc it. So there's a few options we can do. We can play for a level 3 gank, or we can play it for a full clear. I'm against Nocturne. I think he's a quite the full clear jungler, so I'm probably going to try to match that to kind of tempo. So how am I taking so much damage on that one? Those bad boys hurt. We'll leave that one. We got what we need. We got level 3. So you can do 2 points into Q or W. I prefer 2 points into Q if you're full clearing, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. So we're going to E to pull it in, Q, and just auto. So once you start to get more levels, the clear speeds up quite well. I went red Pokemon this game. I don't think it's all that important which one you get. Preferably, I think blue or green are safe bets as well. I think they're all the same. Here, we're going to auto and get started on the blue buff. The isolation Q is where you're going to see a lot of that bonus damage. I'm not going to use my E2. I'm going to actually save it to get 2 camps going in a second here. Here, we're going to pull. We just want to keep the AoE damage going and really maximize our clear speed here. You could be faster if I didn't stumble a bit, but you know, as clear is respectable. It's going to get me crab timer. That's all that matters when you play a full clear jungler. You just want crab timer. Here, I think we might be able to make a play here. I think they're going to fight. We're going to pot up, and I'm going to go Sin, and we're going to go here. We got the red buff slow. Beautiful. And the passive proc. You love to see it. You love to see it. A full clear jungle. This is the ghost advantage when you go for ganks. I have the attack speed rune. I do like the attack speed rune. We gotta watch out for face checking Nocturne. He's actually top size. This is beautiful for us. We're gonna get the crab. We're gonna be chilling. And we're gonna be living large pretty much. Here, O is Q. The general combat is really gotta watch for your E ability. Once you get enough movement speed though, you're fast enough where you're kind of you're just generally going to be able to avoid whatever problem situation you run into. So here I could try to mid gank, but I'm going to base because Nocturne is crossing. I'm kind of scared of Nocturne. This game we can either go for, you know, a Rylai's Rush or the Protobelt Rush. Personally, I think the Rylai's Rush is also very good into melee or range comps. So it's been a new trend. The Rylai's Rush is just a very powerful tool. And you can go second item into either Protobelt or Nashor's Tooth, depending on the situation. Here I'm on the way. I want my girl here, Lux, to actually walk this way. He has spell shield, so we just need him to get baited here. With the pull in. 1 Q to rule them all. And beautifully done, Inori. Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, just hit the Qs, you're actually extremely strong in melee range, and the buffs are really cool. If you build AP, you gotta build AP, you gotta get that value. Incredibly strong. Here his Grump is not spawned yet, but it's gonna respawn. The wolves are gonna be up first, so we're gonna go for the wolves. Most likely what I think is gonna happen, he's gonna go straight bot, because that's how people play, because he started bot side. He most likely is going to go bot side, so we can take advantage by doing what I like to do is cross mapping here and taking his second rotation cam. A lot of people go bot side. It's not something I feel is a guess. It's just an obvious choice because his bot side spawns first. So he's looking at the minimap and he's like, okay, I'm going bot. And we can just counter jungle here. And this is a challenger level play, you know. This is how you get your jungle advantage without having to fight. You know, you just cut him off on 2 camps and then get your own camps. And this is kind of the plays you have to do with Mordekaiser, because my ganks aren't that good. We have this as our gank ability, but we're slow, man. We don't have a much weight for us. Like, we're very slow, so we have to really respect them. We're gonna definitely go for the boot spy first, so we're gonna base here. The way I play him, and the way I look at it is, I think Mordekaiser is just very, you know, he's a very he's a very farm jungler, but also really good at objective controls. When we get 6, we pretty much beat every champion in the game for a good amount of time, so we don't worry about that. But till 6, we are a bit risky, so we have to watch out and be very aware of how we get caught out. But if you hit Qs and your passive is going, you're generally going to win a lot of fights. And we're going to use our W most likely in a nice way here. Okay, okay. I kind of want to get my passive going here. And then get them to go on me. Like this guy here. I'm trying to get on the Nocturne here. Very nicely done. We can keep the autos going. Try to get the kill too. Don't give it to Draven. We're better. Superior player must get the kills. And it's a free dragon and we're happy to see that. And we love to see that's what you like to see. I mean, those fights, you saw me stack that pass it up, ready to go. And actually could make it, we might be able to set up another kill here. We're going to get 6 as well. Nocturne comes here to check camp. We press R. We kidnap him and then it's over. So what I want to happen here is I want Nocturne to get close as I'm about to combo this. Might not have to even R. I might be able to kidnap this Lucian. I think Lucian wants to join me in a realm. Not far from here. Juke the Galio W. He's in my world now. Unfortunately, it wasn't close enough. God damn, Depth Realm. Get him closer for me, man. I'm not going that far, bro. I tank tower shots too. Like, what are they doing, man? That's not the Depth Realm. That's a Suicide Realm. I'm not going there. So your W is actually really good for healing. You pretty much don't really take much damage from jungling after you get some points. You know, your base armor goes up. A lot of good stuff here. We always want to do 2 camps if you can. Oh, hell no, bro. I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. I overestimated my Q damage. So pretty much you have to remember, if your Q is not isolated, it does pretty much like 40% less damage. So you always want to isolate the Q hits. The isolated Q hits are really big. That's Nocturne ulti. If you want to know who's getting ulti, you just press your function keys and he's on my mid laner. Here I have a few options. I could just base or continue clearing. I think I don't really need a buy to kill Nocturne, so I'm going to continue clearing. I'm not going to use my E as much to farm as much, because I think there's a chance Nocturne could be in this area, so I'm not going to waste my E, right? That's something that might be important for me to use. He's on the objective, so we're going to auto. Same thing we did last time. We get the passive. Then we auto Q into a one-shot. Hit the auto slows, hit the Q. The movement speed is actually very big for us. Very nice, very nice. Hit the Qs. He may flash, he flashed out. Respectable. No chance he would kill me there. Here I'm going to check camps after we kill Nocturne. Always want to check the camps. I mean, this guy he's never played against a Mordekaiser jungle in his life. And that's what advantage you're going to have to take from him. You just overpower them with your Chadness. So you just have to remember that. Isolated Q, easy kill, easy kill. And if he comes back here, what are we going to do? We're going to spank him again because we have R up, right? So if I see him right here, he's instantly eat into an R. There's a 50-50 chance he comes here, 50 chance he goes for the bot side. I think he went bot side. If he doesn't show in that window of time, he's most likely in bot side jungle. We have the Rylai's boots. We can buy whatever we want, you know. Solo AP? No. I think this game Tabbies is very good, so we're going to go for the Tabbies vibe. You can play him with like a very AP heavy build, but I think Tabbies or Merc Treads or CDR boots can be all good, situational. There's a lot of auto-based champions, so we're going to get the Tabbies. It's going to allow us to just kill. And same thing, we just play for objectives. Like, this is an objective playing champion. When we're on the objective and we fight, we're just going to win. If there's no objective, try not to overplay for like ganks. If our R's up, we can play for a gank, but we really want our fight to start with us on the objective. Lucky for us, this Nocturne is just starting them, right? And that's good because you see what I do, I stack up my passive, and once we're in this passive realm, it's really hard to beat the Mordekaiser if his passive is already stacked. You generally want to beat him while his passive is still down. Here, if we pull the LeBlanc, I think there's a chance we can kill him. So we might go for that. I just have to get her in the ghost realm. If she goes that way, we can't actually stop her. We need her a bit closer to us. Like I said, we're not here to force anything. Objectives are coming up. We're easily gonna get them later. It's not a desire for me to do anything too crazy. I could try an R. I don't care about R and Galio. My R is not something I want to waste on like a support when I'm already fed, when I already have kills. It's something I want to save for like a carry, like a LeBlanc or a Lucian or something, or even a Nocturne 1v1. If I need to use it, I'll use it. If I don't need to use it, then I won't use it. Pretty much. But all my lanes are winning, so I think the enemy team, even with the cast in mid. So we'll see how that all plays out. Usually try to get the last hit on jungle camps like Dragon, but it was a bit hard there. We're at the 420 mark where our Q does 420 on isolated Grom. You gotta love it. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Oh my god, 420. Here we're just gonna play the same play style. We're gonna full clear, and then we're gonna look for some good isolated Q damage. My team is fighting, but I mean I still have some camps. Oh, they were stalled. Oh, you're mine, bro. Get my passive going. I could R him, but it's not as important for me. I'm gonna drop my Herald before the plates are gone. Like I said, I find him to be very weak. If I don't need to R to kill, I'm gonna save it for a bit. Maybe find a better R situation. He's really dead. Keep my damage going. I'm gonna R him, see if I can get this 1v1. Oh, we get it. Oh, we get those. Mordekai's trying to kill. Galio! I got Galio'd, bro. And after that, you can go into whatever third item you want. Because I'm not solo AP, I'm not going to go for that whole proto belt angle. You could go Jack Show into like a very tanky build. Perfectly okay on Mordekaiser. He is literally a tanky champ. You could go Rift Maker if you want to go for more of a kind of like a side lane pressure play. Or you can go into proto belt as well if you want to just spice it up a bit. And I think I want to spice it up a bit. Usually I go proto belt when I'm against more range comps. If I need the gap close, but this game we're against a lot of melee, so I didn't need it early. But if you want to just maximize your damage, Proto Belt will give you the most damage possible. So if you're against like a heavy range comp, Proto Belt can be really good. If I'm in a comp where, you know, I have to front line, then Jack Show or Rift Maker will be your better option there. Here I'm going to just farm though. Keep the jungle camps cleared and ready to go. And once we get to around 20-minute mark, we can start to side lane a bit more. We're still 15 minutes in, so we don't want to take too much side lane farm because we got less experience. The enemy team just couldn't handle the juice, bro. The Mordekaiser are just too good. Alright, guys. I'm going to make some more Mordekaiser content. Hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck in your games.